Hi everyone, it's Jacinta from Posture Tonic and welcome to your full body Pilates class. Today we're going to use a set of hand weights. I have 1 kilogram. You could use up to 2 or 3 kilograms. However, you definitely need a lighter set to be able to flow between each exercise and keep the heavy ones for later on for our more compounding dynamic moves at the end. So also I've got ankle weights as well. These are optional. I'll be using 1/2 kilogram for a little bit more load through the core, and then a nice fiery inner thigh sequence will connect a little deeper. But if you don't have any equipment, you can absolutely still join in just using your body weight and you'll still 100% still feel it. So let's get started in our warm up. We'll be meeting on the back for a glute bridge with your dumbbells. Alrighty, laying all the way down, just settling into a neutral Pilates spine. Your feet are hip distance and about a hand distance away from your bottom. And we'll just place those dumbbells down to the side of the mat. We won't need them just yet. Using the arms to press into the mat. So from here, we're just gonna use now our exhale out through pursed lips, drawing the ribs together, slide them towards the hips, roll the hips under, and then we're peeling up into our first bridge. Squeeze tightly at the top to then roll back down from the chest, the middle spine, the lower spine, and then hips back into neutral. And again, 2 more before we add on. So use your exhale, connect into that Pilates breath, wrapping that core in, reaching your knees long, squeezing the butt, rippling back down, bone by bone. 1 more just like this. Really think about dragging your heels down into your mat. Rolling yourself all the way back down, vertebra by vertebra, back into that neutral spine. All right, grab those dumbbells. We're reaching them up towards the sky, palms facing inwards. We're rolling ourselves all the way up into your glute bridge and just holding at the top. Scissoring the arms, 1 forward, 1 back as you maintain that nice, steady, still glute bridge. Reach the arms back to center and then scissor in the other arm direction. So meet back through the center and then scissor the arms away from each other. You can use your exhale to pass through center. Inhale to tap. Focusing on knitting those ribs together. Lengthening your tailbone between the legs. Good, we're just resting up onto the tips of the shoulders. Two more of these scissors. Meeting with those arms back up towards the sky. We're gonna walk the feet out just another inch and hold it here. Make sure your heels are digging in, toes up towards the sky. Let's tap the hips down towards the mat and then squeeze the glutes firmly at the top. Again, tap the hips down. Use your exhale to lift the hips, squeeze, and keep going. We lower the hips and squeeze. Inhale, lower, exhale to rise. So as if I'm trying to drag the mat in towards my bottom. I'm really pressing the heels down, but also dragging them in towards me. So I'm creating that resistance through the back of my legs. Feeling those hamstrings light up a little bit more now. Last 3. Tap for 2. Tap for 1, feet are flat. We're gonna walk out another inch and hold it here. Toes draw up towards the sky. Second round of those hip taps. Here we go, down, exhale up. You'll feel like you won't have as much range this time. Just focus on that squeeze through the smile of the glute. Keep your arms straight and strong up towards the sky. If at any point you need more support, you could rest the arms all the way down, press the mat to lift the hips. We're going for 3 more reps. Last one. Lift the hips, walking the feet out another inch. This is the last range. So go out as far as you're able. Really focus on tucking the tailbone between the legs. Can you feel those hamstrings? We're gonna tap the hips from here. It's a smaller range again. Lift back up. Tap, drive the hips up, squeeze tightly. Don't rush. We wanna really find that pause at the top. Again, arms coming towards the floor if you need more support, and then literally pushing the mat away. Keeping those ribs wrapping in. Doing so well. Let's do 3 more. Woo! Feeling spicy. Last 2. And 1. Can you hold it at the top and just walk your feet in. Your hips will come a little higher, and then rest the feet flat. Hold your bridge. Lift up onto your tippy toes and walk your feet in towards you a little bit closer. All right, from here, fanning open the knees and pulling the knees together. Opening the knees, squeeze the knees back to center. Opening the arms now with the legs. Butterfly the knees and touch through the center. Fly the arms and squeeze. Here we go. Getting into those inner thighs, outer thighs. Feel that core connect. Can you really get those knees to squeeze together through center? Nice, feeling all those small muscles really wrap through. Another 3, 2, 1. Hold it up, parallel feet and arms straight up, and we're lowering one heel down and then the other heel. So pedaling the feet one at a time, keeping the hips still, just working through that ankle. If this feels okay, you could add on your arms. You're scissoring the arms with each heel tap. All right, so keep the hips high, as I keep saying. This is our last variation, so try and push through. Scissoring those arms with control. And really lifting up high onto your tippy toes. One more on each side. Last one. Meet through center, drop your heels, and roll back down towards the mat. Well done. Bring those arms down, hug your knees in towards the chest for a quick little stretch. Maybe roll the knees opened, have a quick little release. And then stay laying onto your back, and we'll place the feet flat onto the mat. Ready for some curls now. So grabbing those dumbbells, reach them back up towards the sky. Palms are facing down now, and your feet are super light. So use your exhale, starting to come through to center into your curl. Pause at the top, and then inhale, reach your arms back up to the ceiling. So exhale to hold it up just for a second, and inhale to lower yourself back down. Three more. Holding this next one up, hold. Float the legs to tabletop and lower the feet back down one at a time. So maintain your curl as we float the legs one at a time to tabletop, lowering the legs down one at a time as you maintain that curl. Keep going, lift, lift, lower, lower. Keep reaching the arms. Lift the legs back to tabletop and hold. Squeeze the knees and ankles together and stretch the legs long and release. Arms to the sky, rest the head. We're curling all the way up and hold. Stretch the legs long. Back to tabletop, reach the arms. Curl, extend, pull back to tabletop and reach. Three more to go. Good. Think about your pelvis staying in a neutral position. So we don't want it to let it rock or open up or roll from side to side. It's nice and steady. All right, holding this next one up. Just the legs, we extend and bend. Keep reaching those arms and bend. Extend and bend. You've got 5 more, keep going. And 4, 3, 2, 1. Legs to tabletop. Rest the arms down, hands behind the head. Extend the right leg and twist towards the left knee, bringing the right elbow towards that left knee. And then from here, meet back in center, extend both legs. Draw the right knee in, twist towards that side, hold for a moment, back to center, extend the legs. Again, we twist towards the left, pause, center, pause, right knee, twist, and center. Good, nice and strong here. You've got this. Really think about twisting through that upper body, hollowing the abs down through center, using the obliques as we twist. 1 more on each side. Finish it off. Hug your knees in towards your chest. Well done. Whew, that was strong. All right, collecting those dumbbells once again. Bring those feet back to the floor and reach your arms up towards the sky and overhead. So glue them towards the ground. Now from here, we're gonna take the arms out to the side, circle them all the way towards your hips, and then use your abs to roll yourself all the way up, reaching the arms, pulling through the core to sit up nice and tall. We're gonna reverse this now. So tuck the tailbone under, move through our Pilates C curve, and then continue to roll back down bone by bone as you open the arms out to the side, and we begin again, arms to the sky, to the floor. So again, circle the arms, use that core, roll yourself all the way up. You might like to reach those dumbbells up, 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 and then just feeling each vertebrae print down onto the floor one at a time, opening the arms. So keep going here. Breath out. If it feels too challenging, ditch the dumbbells, use your hands behind the back of the thighs. If you'd like a little bit more progression, however, we'll bring the legs up to a tabletop. Good, so squeeze the knees and ankles together, same arms, circling, rolling all the way up, sitting tall, to then roll back down. Good, we'll do 5 more now. Good, really important to take your time on these abdominal exercises so we're not using momentum. Beautiful. So we've got 2 more to do. Take your sweet time. Really connect to that exhale as we curl up. Last one. Finish off your last one and rest. Well done, guys. We're gonna come into a kneeling position now. You'll need your dumbbells, a little bit more upper body and thighs now. So coming into a kneeling position with your knees right underneath your hips, we're gonna think about lengthening the spine into a neutral, but really tuck the tailbone through the legs. Squeeze the glutes to really support this movement and wrap those ribs in so your core is on. From here, we're gonna open up the arms in front of you and then hold that nice, strong, long line as we lean ourselves back. Beautiful. As you come forward, open the arms out to the side. Nice. We bring the arms forward as we start to lean back. Use your exhale to return upright. Open the arms. Squeezing the glutes to support you once again. It's really going to help you and protect your back. Keeping the arms strong and lifted the whole time is the little challenge here. Lean back as far as you're able. So like a plank of wood, let the body just fall back. If this feels a little strong, we can always bring those dumbbells in at your thighs or in at your chest, or we can ditch those dumbbells and you could just lean back and forward like so. Let's do another 3. Going for 2. Last one. I'm gonna get you to hold the next one back. So hold, just lowering the arms, lifting the arms back to shoulder height, lowering the arms, lift back, another 3. For 2. Last one, hold the arms out, drop your hips down, lift back up, but you're still leaning up. And lower, and up. So you're still leaning back. We lower the hips, press the hips forward, lower down, press the hips forward, keep your weight back. Last 3, 2. Tap for 1. And release. Well done, guys. All right, we just need 1 dumbbell. And then from here, we're gonna come into a side plank. So step the feet back, dumbbells in that right hand, my left hand's onto the floor, meet me here. Top right leg is in front, pushing the mat away, nice strong plank position. Now from here, we're gonna pike the hips and thread that dumbbell towards the back foot. Use your breath to return back through center. Lower the hips and sweep the hips back up. And again, pike the hips, thread that dumbbell towards the back foot. Come back through to center, hold. Inhale to lower. Waving that dumbbell as we exhale back up. And again, pike and thread. Lower, feel that pinch through that side waist as we lift. Another 2. Last one. Lower. Lift all the way up and hold. Can we sweep the arm down and back up? Staying really lifted through that underside waist. Lower the arm and lift. 3 to go. You can use your inhale to wave Exhale up, last one. Hold, come back through center, find your plank, other side, rotate straight over. Dumbbells now in the left hand, hold that solid side plank, parking the hips, thread that dumbbell towards the back foot, return back to your side plank, lower the hips, lower the arm. Breathe out, lift everything up, and pike, reach. Solid side plank, and lower, keep going. Two more. Make this one your last one, and we're gonna hold that side plank. Finish off that hip dip. Pull yourself back up and hold it strong. Wave the arm down and up. You've got it. Breathing into wave down. Exhale to rise. Three more. Last one. Back through center. Lower the knees. Take a child's pose. Knees are coming wide. Reach your arms to the top of the mat. Take a nice deep resetting breath in. And stay for the exhale. Whew, all right. We're gonna move into our inner thigh series. So you've got your ankle weights on if you're using them for sure at this point. Otherwise, body weight, really connect that mind to muscle. You will definitely feel it. We're gonna set up with this top leg forward. I'm laying on the left side and I've got the dumbbells just within reach. So coming to a lying position, again, top foot and leg is in front of the body. We're gonna be using this underside leg. Let's let those hips really even up, stacking one on top of another, and then draw those ribs in, relax this top leg. Hover that bottom leg, hold, little pulse, pulse, and down. So exhale, lift, pulse, pulse, and lower. You're thinking of length on this one. So seeing if you can reach your foot to the other end of the mat. Squeeze, squeeze. And then lower and lift to hold. Little circles now, so drawing very small grapefruit-sized circles. Letting the leg lift off the mat as much as possible. Switch directions. And 3, 2, and 1, lower the leg. Well done. From here, we're going to bring those legs together and slightly forward. So if I'm looking from the top end of your mat, your legs are just slightly forward of the body. Use your hand here for a bit of support. You're light through the fingertips, about where the belly button is. So we're gonna hover the knees, legs all the way up, squeeze, and lower. So use that exhale, draw the abs in, hover the legs, really zip the legs together here, as if your legs are tied together, getting pulled up. Relaxing through the rest of the body. Last one. Lower. Lift the legs back up, hold. Just the bottom leg lowers, and we're gonna snap that bottom leg up. Lower the bottom leg, exhale up, squeeze. Inhale, core is on, squeeze it up. Three more. Last one, hold. Top leg, little beats, up and up and up. Beat. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Lower the legs all the way down. Great work. Let's bend at those knees. Lift yourself up so you're resting onto that left forearm. We need one of those dumbbells. And then we're still in this side lying position, but really active through this underside rib, and shoulder is supporting the move. From here, we're gonna take it into a little modified teaser. So I'm gonna get you to roll onto your right butt cheek as you start to lift the legs up to our tabletop. And then you're gonna lower the legs down with control and reach the arm up to the sky. So waving the arm down as we roll through center to tabletop. Again, lifting up away from the floor and then rolling back through to that side setup. Use that exhale to hover the legs. Good. So this is our easier option. If you are looking for a little bit more, I'm going to have you lengthen those legs out long. We're lifting the legs in a long lever. Still rolling. This time, the challenge is to slowly lower the legs as long as you can. So really take that time under tension. So how slow can we lower those legs using the core to support the move and roll back through. We're gonna do 2 more here. We're gonna hold the next one up, lower one leg, lift it back up, and then the other. So if you meet me in this position, extend your legs, and let's join in. Everyone, together we lower and lift. Lower and lift. Woo. Feel that core. One more on each side. Last one. Squeeze the legs together, lower with control, and take that final reach. Well done. Spin yourselves around. We're gonna head through to the second side. So we have our inner thigh leg lifts first. So coming down onto the right side, bringing that top leg forward. Again, working through this underside leg. So set your hips so they are square, draw the ribs in. Let's hover that bottom leg. Lift, little pulse, pulse, and lower. Exhale, lift, pulse, pulse, lower. Last one, lower, lift the leg up, little circles. Grapefruit sized circles. Keep the leg hovered. Switch directions. Good, last 3, 2, 1, lower the leg. Squeeze the legs together, bring the legs slightly forward, fingertips in line with your belly button. So the legs are ever so slightly, we've got a slight little hinge. All right, use your exhale, start to lift the legs up and down. Breathe out to lift, inhale, lower. Stretch the legs long away from you. Last one, lower the legs, then lift them back up and hold. Just the bottom leg now lowers and snaps back up. Really magnetize your heels together. Hold the last one. Top leg little beats and beats for 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Lower the legs down. Well done. Let's slide that right forearm underneath you. Set yourself up so you're really active. So lifting away, pressing through that forearm, hand, and we're nice and stacked here. Dumbbells in that top hand. We're going to reach that dumbbell up to the sky and then roll over onto that left glute. Float the legs to tabletop, and then it's about that slow, controlled lower, and we meet back in that side setup. So again, use your breath out, scoop through the belly, legs float up, control the legs back down. 2 more like this before you could advance. So just really nail this first bit. Either stay here or you could add on. We'll do 1 more rep like so. And then once you've got it, maybe you're going to extend those legs long. Still rolling onto that left glute, picking the legs up. Slowly, we lower the legs back down and side position. Really gets deep into the lower abs here. Two more to go. Holding this last one up. One leg lowers and lifts. Other leg lowers. Pull up through the core. Keep going. Reach your dumbbell up towards the toes so you find that crunch. Nice and spicy right here. You got it. We're going to do 1 more on each side. Let's go. Last one. Legs together. We lower them all the way down with control. Finish it off and pop the dumbbell down. Roll over onto your glutes. Set your hands underneath your shoulders. You're in a reverse tabletop. All right. From here, we're going to lift the hips up just slightly off the floor, and then make sure your fingertips are facing your body, facing your feet. So we're bending into those elbows, tap the hips, exhale to press away. Inhale, lower, exhale to press. Keeping the spine in neutral. Excellent work. 3 more before we add on. 2. Really push the mat away and hold. This time, right leg is going to crunch in as we tricep and extend the leg. Lift the hips higher, point and reach the foot. We bend into the elbows, draw the knee in and extend the legs long. Keep going. We've got 4 more. Bend, stretch. Squeeze the butt. 2 more. Push the mat away, spread the fingers. Last one. Lower the hips, switch legs, left leg tabletop. Here we go, lift up and reach the leg, crunch it in and reach. 4 more. 3, 2. Last one. Foot back down, lower yourself, stretch the legs, reach your arms up, quick little forward fold over, releasing the back, nodding your head. Last bit of class, we're coming to a standing setup now. So select your dumbbells. We've got some squats and a few lunges. So grab your dumbbells of choice. Maybe this is where you go a little bit heavier. We're going to stack the dumbbells over your shoulders. Feet are a little bit wider than your hips. Dropping down into a squat. Shoulder press at the top. Last bit of effort of class. We stretch and then you are all done. Pushing through the heel and big toe. 3 more. One, hold your squat, dumbbells to your chest. Let's take little punches here as you hold your static squat. So get low, really sinking down through the hips, drawing the knees wide. Punch it out a little bit quicker. Start to pick up that pace. Can you go a little bit faster? Can you sink a little bit lower? A little faster again, a little lower. Really beat yourself. This is a race against you. Get low. 8, 7, 6. Go as fast as you can. 4, 3, 2, 1. Stand all the way up. Come to the top of the mat. All right, arms are down by your side. We'll step the right foot back, finding a 90-90 lunge. Right foot steps back, hold it there. Bicep curl, lifting the front heel. Lower the heel down, return back to the top of the mat. Right foot steps back once again. Bicep curl, calf rise. Step it all the way back through. Dropping your back knee towards the floor. You can lean slightly forward of the body to get more glutes here. Five more to go. Last one, and hold. Just bicep curl, just calf rise. Breathe it out. Get low through that back leg. 5 more. 4, 3, 2, 1, and hold. Dumbbells to your chest, stretch that back leg and hold. I'm gonna tap it in for a scooter, tap it back. Tap it in, tap it back. Adding on your arms. Triceps, kick and in. Good, last one on this side. If you'd like a little bit more, float the right leg off the floor and bend the knee in. So keeping the right leg off the floor the whole time. Stretch. Bend into that front knee. 3 more. 2. Hold it there. Bring the back foot down. Dumbbells to the top of the mat. Step into your plank. Well done. Float your left leg up. Cross it behind the right ankle. Hold it there. Let's take a little pause, really squeeze the core in. So from here, we're gonna rock our weight forward and back. Forward and back. Let that breath come back. Pushing the mat away, staying really active through that upper body. 3 more rocks. And 2. Last one, hold it in the center, kicking that left leg up, up, up. Feel a nice stretch. Draw that left knee in and across to the right elbow. Back through center, kicking the left leg up. Back through center, across to the right elbow, kicking the leg back up. Last one now. Kicking the leg back up and stepping that left foot through, then the right. Collect your dumbbells. Woo. So now other side, left leg's gonna be stepping back, arms down by your side. Let's go, reverse lunge. So get your set up, feet are parallel, hold it there. It's that bicep curl, calf rise, step all the way back to the top. Step it back to lunge, curl, and in. Beautiful, keep the elbows pretty close towards the side of the body for that bicep curl. Make sure your heel's down before you stand all the way up. Three more until we hold it down. Last two. Holding this next one. Just the bicep curl and the calf rise. Stay with it. Focusing on dropping that back knee down. Rising up high onto the front tippy toes. Woo. Final three, and two, and one. Heel comes down, dumbbells to your chest, hinge your body forward, back leg is straight, scooter the back foot in, step it back, in, step back. Make sure your core is on, you have a nice flat back. Once you have that, option to add your tricep extensions in. Good, your progression is to float the left leg off the floor the whole time. Bending deep into that front leg. Last three, two, one. Back foot finds the floor, dumbbells to the top. Stepping back through to your plank. Hovering that right leg, cross it over the left, find that solid plank. And then from here, rocking your weight forward and back. Plank rocks forward and back. Last two, and final one. Hold in between, kicking that right leg up, find that stretch, draw the right knee in towards your chest, across to the left. Kick it back up, stretch, find the abs, tap. Three more. Final one. Back to plank, lower your knees, and take off those ankle weights because you made it, guys. Well done. Taking off those ankle weights. We have a very quick stretch to make sure we don't get injured. So let's just take 2 minutes to cool down. So whip off all of your weights. Incredible work. Let's come into a glute stretch first. Laying onto your back. We'll cross the right leg over first. Ooh, we are dripping in sweat. Pulling yourself through as we find a deeper glute stretch. Closing your eyes and taking a deep breath into the belly, up into the chest, and letting your tummy fall down as you exhale. A little slower on the way in for 4, 3, 2, 1. Slow out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Again, into the belly. 4, 3, into the chest. 2, 1. Out. 4, 3, 2, 1. Swap sides. Crossing the left leg over, pulling that thigh in towards the chest, closing your eyes down. Taking a deep belly breath. Letting the tummy pull down towards the floor on each exhale. Together, breathing in, filling up the belly first, chest, out for 4, 3, 2, 1, in through the nose, 4, 3, 2, 1, out through pursed lips, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Let your legs come back to the floor. We're going to bring your knees and feet together, open your arms out to a letter T, and just gently let those knees drop over to one side. Take your gaze away from those knees and hold the stretch. If you need more of an increased stretch, you could extend the top leg, hold on to the big toe. Stay for another inhale. And moving on that exhale over to the other side. Let your knees gently fall to the other side, taking your gaze away from the knees, and hold it here. Staying for another breath in. Return the knees back to center on the exhale. Hug your knees in towards the chest, taking those big circles through the knees. And then just gently roll yourself all the way up when you are ready. And that completes our full body Pilates class. So you guys smash it, I'm sure. Let me know in the comment section down below how it felt in your body and how you're feeling now. Hopefully we're feeling nice and energized, well worked, ready to get on with the rest of the day, or we want to sleep really, really well. Either way, you should be so proud of yourselves. Make sure to like this video if you enjoyed it so more people can see this video just like you. And a shout out to my incredible family here. Thank you for your ongoing support. My name is Jacinta from Posture Tonic, and I cannot wait to work out with you again really soon.